Okay, but can we talk about Sophie for a second? Because somehow everyone watches Howl's Moving Castle and immediately goes, OMG, Howl is so hot. And honestly, fair. But while everyone was busy simping over the dramatic blonde wizard, Sophie was out here carrying the entire movie on her back. Like, seriously. Girl gets cursed, turns into an old woman, gets kicked out of her normal life, walks across literal mountains, adopts a fire demon, becomes the manager of a moving castle, fixes everyone's emotional damage, and somehow still keeps it together. Meanwhile, Howl sees responsibility and immediately starts buffering like bad Wi-Fi. Today, we're giving Sophie the appreciation she deserves because this woman wasn't just the main character. She was the blueprint. When we first meet Sophie, she's honestly living the definition of an NPC life. No dreams, no confidence, no main character energy. She's basically convinced herself that she's average. And that's what makes her so relatable. Because let's be real, most of us aren't born believing we're special. A lot of people spend years feeling invisible, and Sophie is exactly that. She's trapped long before the witch even curses her. The curse just makes the prison visible. And Studio Ghibli said, what if self-doubt became a physical form? Absolute cinema. Here's where things get interesting. Most people think the curse is the tragedy. But honestly, the curse might have been the best thing that ever happened to Sophie. Hear me out. Before becoming old, Sophie constantly limited herself. She worried about what people thought. She stayed quiet. She accepted a life she didn't even want. Then boom. Ooh. Old lady mode activated. And suddenly she stops caring. She starts speaking her mind. She becomes fearless. She walks into a dangerous magical castle like she owns the place. The confidence boost is actually insane. It's almost like the curse removed all the social pressure she spent years carrying. And that's why Sophie's character arc hits so hard. She doesn't become stronger because magic saves her. She becomes stronger because she finally starts seeing her own worth. Now let's talk about the world's prettiest disaster. Howl. This man has unlimited magical power, can fly, can fight armies, can literally bend reality. Yet emotionally, bro is hanging on by a thread. One hair dye accident and he starts acting like the world is ending. I'm sorry, but that's hilarious. Sophie, on the other hand, no powers, no special abilities, no magical training. And somehow, she's the emotionally strongest person in the entire movie. That's why their relationship works. Howl teaches Sophie to dream bigger. Sophie teaches Howl how to grow up. It's not a love story about someone saving another person. It's two broken people helping each other heal. And honestly, that's way more beautiful. What makes Sophie special isn't magic. It's kindness. And before you click away because kindness sounds boring, wait, because Sophie's kindness isn't weakness, it's strength. She chooses compassion even when life keeps punching her in the face. The Witch of the Waste ruins her life. Sophie still helps her. Calcifer constantly causes chaos. Sophie still cares for him. Howl creates problems every 5 minutes. Sophie still stays, not because she's naive, but because she understands that everyone is carrying battles we can't see. And that's such a powerful message. In a world where everyone wants revenge, Sophie chooses empathy. That's rare. The reason fans still connect with Sophie years later is simple. She's human. She isn't the strongest. She isn't the smartest. She isn't the chosen one. She gets scared, she doubts herself, she makes mistakes, but she keeps moving forward anyway. And honestly, that's more inspiring than any overpowered anime hero. Because real courage isn't being fearless, it's being terrified and still taking the next step. Sophie's entire journey is basically one giant reminder that growth starts when you stop letting fear control your life. So next time someone says Howl's Moving Castle is all about Howl, respectfully, they're wrong. The heart of this movie has always been Sophie, a girl who started the story believing she was ordinary and ended up proving that ordinary people can create extraordinary change. No epic powers, no destiny, just courage, kindness, and a whole lot of stubborn determination. Honestly, that's main character energy. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like, subscribe, and tell me, who's your favorite Studio Ghibli character and why? And remember, sometimes the person who changes the world isn't the wizard. It's the girl who believes in him.